When the Sky Broke Open. In the heart of Lagos, Nigeria, where the streets are always humming and the sun feels like it's just inches above your head, a 17-year-old boy named Dio weaved through traffic with a tray of oranges balanced perfectly on his head. Every shout, every honk, every footstep was a rhythm he knew by heart. Dio was smart, sharper than most people realized, and he had a dream far bigger than the city skyline. He didn't just look at the sky, he wanted to conquer it. Rockets, drones, machines that flew, that was his world. Every orange he sold was a step toward it. Saving for a laptop, teaching himself to code, breaking free. Thousands of miles away, in Detroit, USA, 18-year-old Jasmine Miller spent her afternoons tucked in the quiet corner of a public library. Her mom worked 2 jobs, their apartment was small, and her school had cut its STEM program due to budget issues. But Jasmine's mind was always building. Blueprints danced in her head. She was obsessed with drones, not for fun, but for purpose. She dreamed of building one that could fly into disaster zones and deliver help where no one else could go. They didn't know each other, didn't even know someone else in the world shared their passion. Until one day, everything changed. A global virtual competition launched, SkyHack Global. The mission? Build a drone solution that could save lives in crisis zones. It was open to young minds across the world. Dio applied from a borrowed laptop at an internet cafe. Jasmine submitted her entry from the public library, and fate, or an algorithm, paired them. Their first call was chaos. The internet connection stuttered. Lagos and Detroit time zones clashed. Jasmine spoke fast. Dio was shy. They stumbled through small talk, but then they started drawing, using a shared screen to sketch flood zones in Lagos, wildfire data from California, and drone rotor designs. And just like that, something clicked. Dio brought real-world experience. He knew what it meant to live through a flood, to see streets disappear underwater. Jasmine brought the tech, coding, testing, wiring. Together, they imagined a solar-powered, foldable drone that could fly over flooded or fire-ravaged areas, dropping medicine, water, or radios. But they had no money. Dio picked up extra shifts at a mechanic shop just to buy data bundles. Jasmine scavenged drone parts from a broken printer and an old laptop battery. They built everything through WhatsApp and Zoom. They sent voice notes at 2 a.m., argued over wing angles, cheered over little wins, and all the while, people doubted. They're just kids. They've never even met. But they kept building. Then, just 1 week before the final pitch, disaster. A massive flood hit Lagos. Dio's neighborhood was devastated. His home, gone. His mom, missing. Jasmine called, frantic. Dio answered from a church rooftop. He sounded broken. "I don't think I can keep going," he said, tears in his voice. Jasmine paused, then said something that would change everything. "Then let's use our drone to help, right now." Jasmine stayed up for 36 hours. She rewrote code, modified the drone design, and reached out to a local tech NGO in Nigeria, one that could help deploy their drone. It worked. Their prototype, made from scraps and late nights, flew over Dio's flooded street. It spotted his mom, stranded, waving from a half-collapsed house. A rescue boat was sent. Their project had just saved a life. A week later, they presented their drone at the SkyHack Finals. No fancy slides, no rehearsed pitch, just raw footage, a working prototype, and a story no judge could forget. They didn't just win SkyHack, they won the world's attention. CNN ran the story, so did BBC. Tech companies offered grants, universities offered scholarships, and for the first time in his life, Dio got on a plane. He flew to Boston to meet Jasmine at the MIT Innovation Summit. They hugged like old friends, like family. Today, they co-lead Skybound Relief, a nonprofit that uses drone tech to deliver aid in crisis zones. Their drones have dropped insulin in flooded towns, radios in war zones, and emergency kits in wildfire areas. Dio runs the Africa team from Abuja. Jasmine leads development from Michigan. And in both their offices, side by side, hang the first drone sketches. Two kids on opposite sides of the world who believed in the same crazy idea, that the sky doesn't just bring storms. Sometimes it brings hope.